Yes.
Yes. Hello, team. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Misscliks D&D Prophecy. Um, Preface: none of us have shit in a cup today. That was
That was, yeah, it's
just a
true.
That was a
question,
hypothetical
hypothetical
situation.
question. Um, for YouTube that's confused now, there was a question in chat about shitting in a cup. Uh, so,
uh,
because they're gonna
Definitely
be.
not a serious point of discussion
Yeah, YouTube's going
before
to be
the
really
stream.
confused. But yeah, if you want to tune into those kind of convos, tune in live.
Hit that follow button to be notified once we go live.
So yeah, hi team, welcome to this week's episode of Misscliks D&D Prophecy here on the Misscliks channel. We are here every Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific / 6:10, between 6 and 6:10. I am Rob, I'm Ashtar Wins on Twitter, and I'm a Lorian, the High Elf Arcane Trickster Rogue of the party. And this potentially may be a very impactful episode on our world, and his world, and everyone's world. So we shall see. Jess, who are you, and how are you saving the world?
I guess we'll find out. I'm Jess. I'm Sylvan on the internet, mostly on Twitter. And I am, I guess, the tank in this crew, the tiefling monk who likes to punch things and eat stuff. And yeah, I'm like extremely excited to see what happens tonight. It's going to be so awesome. Or perhaps really bad. We'll find out. Yay! Britt.
Hello, I'm Britt Wiseman on Twitter. I'm Cheerhex on Twitch, and I'm Zisa in this game. I'm a Dragonborn druid. I like to make friends. Sometimes I roll in trash that's caught on fire, and I too am looking forward to seeing what happens this evening.
Yeah.
Next.
I am Calithra. Right now, I really am. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm Tia Laurelania. I play Calithra, and I hate everything.
In life.
Take it away, Tresteray.
Hi, I am
I'm your bucket.
Tristray. I'm Tristray, aka Najo Tikor. I'm the DM of this, and I emceed Monster Hearts on Halloween. It was fucking awesome. So if you want to see some like teenagers rip each other to pieces at a Halloween party, you should totally check out the VODs on YouTube.
Woo!
Yeah.
It was
Woohoo!
great.
Naja, how do people find us on YouTube?
Oh, they go to youtube.com/Misscliks. Does that work?
Or scroll down below the stream and click the buttons.
Or that. That's more reliable.
Mhm.
Just go down there. If you're watching us on YouTube, so today, I believe, I mean, I know, I remember that you guys are in the magical floating city of Aetherton,
Yes.
and you had some adventures, mostly Zisa setting a bunch of garbage on fire in a non-sanctioned area, and then rolling
Zisa.
around in it.
And the kid bailed on her.
Kid
Just straight up
fucking
bailed.
bailed.
Can't make a
He was
friend.
like, well, okay, you actually fucking did that. I'm out. Bye.
I think I'm pretty much just gonna
Rude.
call Zisa Trash Lord from now on.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Lord of the Trash.
that's fine. I'm fine. I'm trying to act like I'm mad, but I don't know. There's nothing inside me that is really angry about that. I kind of like Trash Lord. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds like I'm like a professional skateboarder or something. Trash Lord.
Oh my god, that's Zisa's rapper name?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Zisa is our trash queen.
Trash Queen. Love it.
In the kitchens making pies. So don't do that. I'm not endorsing that activity. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. So, when we left off, you guys had all retired to the inn, and they cleared out rooms as best they could to fit you, and Zisa was sleeping in the courtyard.
Great.
Because she is
Looking at the same stars,
as
my darling friend.
ogre.
Ogre. He's out there.
Alorian was also looking up at the stars while he peed in a manhole.
True.
Right.
There was a lot of stargazing. It was very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, Zisa, you're looking at the stars and you hear a tiny voice say,
I looked toward. Where is it coming from?
you see Winston's little face peering around the gate.
What? What do you want?
I came to say I'm sorry. I am.
What are you sorry for?
Sorry that I got you in trouble and told you to do a naughty thing.
Why'd you bail on me like that?
I didn't want to get in trouble. You're a big
that's
dragon.
fair.
You're gonna be fine. But if my mom found out, I'd be
Oh, man.
grounded forever.
Yeah, it sounds like we're in two different places in life right now. It's probably not great for this friendship. Listen, I forgive you, but I don't really think that this is gonna work.
He seems.
You got a mom you gotta worry about. You can't light things on fire. You run away when there's danger. Like, I don't know.
We're just in two different places emotionally.
We're probably not gonna stay here for a very long time. Listen, let's be friends. Let's be like friends. We'll be buddies until we go. But you know, I can't light any other stuff on fire with you. I don't trust you anymore, unfortunately. But I'll be your friend. So if you want to like play a game of checkers or something, we can do that. But I have to sleep right now unless you have any kind of interesting information to share with me about literally anything.
Checkers is for old people.
But what do you play?
He looks at you. He says, "Wiz War. You want to learn how to play?"
I mean, like, am I gonna get yelled at again?
No, everybody plays Wiz War in 8th or 10th. Where have you been?
Are you telling the
Did
truth?
you just get a "what's your deal" from this kid?
What's your deal?
What's your deal? I don't believe you that everyone plays this game. I don't even know what this game is. Tell me what the game
All right,
is.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna bring it, and then you're gonna see, and then we're gonna play it.
All right.
If
Okay.
you fall asleep, you're really old because it's not even that late.
I mean, I'm not very old. I'm not very old. All right. Well,
You hear his little feet pit-patting away.
This
I'm
is
like, I'm gonna
every
wait.
child ever.
I'm intrigued. I'm gonna wait and see what he brings back. But I'm definitely like, I don't know, man. He's no Winnie. All right.
True. There is only one Winnie.
So I'll wait and see what happens.
So while she's waiting, are the rest of you doing anything interesting in your in rooms?
For science, I'm bleeding on my orb. And I also request to see if I can have different types of blood from different types of Underdark creatures. I know that gnomes sometimes keep, like, pets for experiments, but do they keep, like, detailed anatomy for all the different races? If they
The gnome that you asked looks at you and squints and is like, "No, no, you cannot."
But it's for science.
Drowish science. No, not in Atherton. No.
Feeble-minded peasant. I slam the door in his face, presuming that we're talking in my doorway.
Yeah.
And I go back to bleeding on my orb of Underdark control, just in case anyone is like, what the hell is going on? And just experimenting with it.
Okay.
Walking back from my bathroom break, I pass Zisa in the courtyard and ask her why she's awake.
That kid who I was trying to be friends with wants to play games, so I'm gonna see what he brings back.
The one that told you to light the city on fire?
Yeah, he's got some wizard game. I don't know.
Oh. Is fire involved in this wizard game?
As far as I know, no, it is not. And if it is, I will not be partaking. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, I shut it down. Not gonna get us kicked out of the Citadel. All is good.
I ask her, I kind of sit down and I'm like, okay, so it seems like, let's get really real serious where I'm at.
Sorry, so we're all.
We're probably gonna be like getting into some shit tomorrow. Um, since we're bringing the fire to
I should
where
rest.
where all the bad guys are. And I know you've told me you need somewhere in and around 8 hours of sleep to really feel yourself, you know? So just putting that out there for
I
one.
know.
I know how much you really want friends, and I don't want this kid to like distract you from, our mission.
I don't want friends this badly. This kid pissed me off. All right, I'm tolerating him at this point.
I lean in and I'm like, do you want me to take care of it?
Yes, actually, I do. I don't really want to be friends with him because he has a mom, and that limits his ability to do things or be fun. So, not really the kind of friend I'm looking for. If you could just take care of it, I'll definitely I'd love to go to sleep. I don't really. He doesn't even want to play checkers.
Am I in earshot of this conversation?
Some other game he wants to play.
I think you're concentrating on your orb.
Really not interested in learning a new game with someone who I don't. I mean, Winnie brings me a new game. Yeah, let's learn it for sure. But this kid, just only problems with him. There's got to be, not having him as a friend is. It's better to just not have friends.
Right. Okay.
So,
I asked her.
Go take care of it, please.
I asked her to create before she goes to bed to stock up on some good berries because they last 24 hours. So to get a good. Why is this buffering? Okay. To use however many spell slots she has left basically on good berries before she goes to bed.
Okay.
Lots and lots of good berries.
You like all the good berries. Got it.
I'll go take care of the pyromaniac.
Thank you. Appreciated.
Which direction did he go in?
That way.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, right over there.
Okay. So I go walk outside of the courtyard and basically lean against the wall not super shady, but flipping a coin, waiting for this kid to come by.
It's shady as shit.
Flipping that word does not mean what you think it means. Right.
Elizabeth, are you doing anything, or are you just knocked the fuck out?
Oh, I'm curled up with the crow and passed the fuck out.
Okay. So after not too much time, you hear the pitter patter of tiny feet, and this little gnome kid with a piece of cloth tied around his neck as a cape, and he's holding this box, and he's running to the inn.
Okay. So I stop the kid in the street, and I look at him, and I'm like, the dragon went to sleep.
How do you know about the dragon? My mommy told me not to talk to strangers, and you're strange.
I cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. He's a fucking kid, so
it
works.
I was like, please make me roll. So I lean down and I get super duper close to him, and I kind of grab this part of his shirt or whatever, and I tell him, you're going to go home, you're going to go to bed, you're not going to leave your house until tomorrow morning.
He nods slowly.
Now would be a good time to leave.
He looks down to where you're grabbing his shirt.
I let him go when I say it's a good time to leave.
Okay.
I'm like, go!
Yeah, get away from me. He takes his box and backs away from you slowly, and then turns around and
but leave that here.
He puts the box down and runs away.
Okay, bye. And I pick up the box and leave.
It's a box. It has a illustration of a wizard flinging fire and in stylized text. It says "Wiz War."
Okay. And then I go back to my room and summon Whitney, and then we play this wizard game.
Yeah, it's this board game where you're a wizard. Everybody's a wizard, and every wizard has treasure, and you want to go around the board and take other wizards' treasure without them getting your treasure. It's very involved, but after a while, you guys get it.
Cool. And at some point in the night, I take my 4 hours of sleep.
Okay. Lovely. As a side note, chat, this is a real ass game. I've played it before. It's pretty fun. Would recommend.
What?
Yeah, Wiz War.
Wiz War.
Wiz War? I think something like that. I might be fucking up the name, and it might be good for copyright reasons. But this is a game.
Tia, stop trying to make chat turn on me.
Wait a minute. Have I had water walking as an ability this entire time? That one time we had the ability to go and cross the water to fight the water elemental, and we ended
You
up.
literally have a dagger. Like,
That's literally what we use.
But I could have done it for anybody else to bring them with us. Remember, we had to use the octopus to fucking jet ski across the thing.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I feel bad.
It lets
there was a jet ski.
Yeah, it
incident.
was fine.
Anyway.
I mean, that was awesome. I don't regret that.
Right.
Now I'm wondering if I'm crazy. But I swear to God. Yeah, Wiz War. It's by Fantasy Flight. Come on, chat.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
moving
yeah.
on. So morning dawns. Atherton is hovering nearby the temple. When you guys wake up, there's this huge like black cloud hovering over the area.
Over Atherton or over the temple? Sorry.
I mean both. Like because
Okay.
Atherton is in the sky above. The
Right.
temple.
I just didn't know how high up we were, I guess.
Yeah, it's like really smoggy in the city.
Mm.
So what do you guys do?
This is unusual, right?
Lizarin, you have never known the temple to be like swathed in smoke like this.
Yeah, that's definitely bad.
I
Can
stealth.
you I asked Easter if she could like druid craft some shit.
Yeah, can we? Well, I mean, let me see here real quick.
Do I have inspiration
I
from
mean,
this?
Druidcraft just tells us what the weather's going to be, but it doesn't tell us why the clouds are everywhere. So can I roll for something as to why the weather is what it is?
Why do I?
You can roll nature.
Nature? Okay.
I mean, at least the druid craft would tell us if it's gonna change at all, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're like, something's like
Roll
burning?
20.
Question mark? There's smoke.
Burning?
Was it me? Question mark.
Oh my god.
Does the smoke
Okay.
smell like anything, or?
So, I mean, maybe a touch of sulfur.
A touch of sulfur?
Maybe just a little.
A tinge.
Mostly it just smells like ash.
I don't know anything about volcanoes or anything, so okay.
Sorry, team. I'm making us on the map. Here we go.
I terribly attempt to stealth.
Yeah.
I'm listening for anything. Do I see any
Stealthing in the
motion?
city?
All
Like,
I
why, I'm like, why are you guys hiding? We have to get out of here. We have to go down there.
We should see the council real quick before we go.
Okay, but make it quick.
I mean, can we see if we go to the edge? Like, can we see? Oh no, we have to go up to see to the council too. So if we go up, we can
Yeah.
see down.
Yeah.
I can cast Druidcraft, if that will help us to see what it's gonna be like. But it's just smoke. It's not like weather, right? It's like
Yeah, it's-
fire. So
Maybe they couldn't
Okay.
get your fire under control, and it's actually burning the city.
it's just trash. It smells like sulfur and garbage.
Weird.
All right, yeah, let's just go there then.
Okay, so let's run over to the council real quick.
Okay. So you go to the council, and they all are actually up like super early, and they're all like conversing in Gnomish at a rapid clip.
When we enter the room, I immediately ask what's going on with the smog.
Mitzi turns and looks at you. She says, you're here. Wonderful. It's the volcano. The volcano is belching smoke into the sky. That is not typical slightly alarming. Probably doesn't herald anything good. You should probably hurry up and resurrect that goddess.
Oh my god.
How's the work coming on that potion?
Oh, yes. Potions. Potions are... Well, we've got some prototypes if you want to take these. And she hands you 3 vials of, they look like snot. She says, now, obviously we didn't have any subjects to test these on, so if you could go ahead and be our field researchers on this project, that would be wonderful.
Sure.
Great.
All right.
I also ask if she has anything else readily available that could aid us in getting our job done. Anything else brewed?
I mean, not on such short notice. No, I'm sorry. We spent all night working on those potions for you.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So, we really must be getting back to the site of Aetherton, so we can drop you off here, but good luck.
Wait, you're gonna bring the city back across the canal? The channel?
Well, yes, you're going to resurrect. We have to be out of the sky before Avant begins her flight. Obviously.
Obviously.
I didn't spend enough time researching religion.
Can you just like set it
I
down?
roll a history or a religion check to understand what the fuck he's talking about takes flight again? Like,
yes, you can roll religion.
Okay, is like she gonna come as an avatar onto this earth? Because that would be fucking sweet. Come on.
I asked why they can't just. The 10 of
the first
18.
one. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't hear it go boop, so I hit it again.
So with the 10, you know, generally, because Avantha's like the biggest goddess of this land. No offense to Loth, but she is. She will literally turn into a phoenix and fly across the sky to rejuvenate the land.
Well, she's not as great as Loth. I mean, she can say that, but, you know, the history books in Dark Elf show that Loth is the greatest goddess of all time.
So I asked the gnome why they can't set the city down here and then just put it back in the air again after Avantha's done her thing.
Oh, no. There are way too many Underdark creatures in this area.
I'm pretty sure your other area is closer to the Underdark than this is.
Well, those are, and she looks at Calithra, those are those types of drow. These Curionsily types of drow, very volatile, very dangerous.
What do you mean, Curionsily types of drow?
Oh, you know, those cultists. They've laid siege to the temple for some time now. We don't want to land in the middle of that. That's insane.
Have you been able to get a census on approximately how many Curionsily agents have you found? Do you have an Underdark network? Do you have spies? Do you have people that can tell us anything about these agents of Curionsily? Should they need to be removed one by one?
Well, we were talking to the dwarves, so something has happened in the dwarvish city. I don't know what's going on. Some sort of coup situation. We've lost contact with them.
A coup in the dwarves?
It's all very complicated. You don't need to worry about it. You should just resurrect the goddess. It's really quite imperative. I don't know if you've been following along.
It sounds like a lot of your people have abandoned Loth.
My eyes go wide at that statement, and I'd flash angrily from infravision to regular vision and clench my hands and go, yes, I am appraised of the situation.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic, because we really don't have time to explain everything again. You should really resurrect that goddess.
Okay, great. Thanks for your help. Let's get going, guys.
Okay, thanks.
I'm so enjoying our chat, though.
Okay.
So she waves you off to the teleportation room and then beam you down to the Temple of Avant.
Oh my god, there's a literal volcano.
I start daydreaming about tossing gnomes off the edge of this flying buttress, just like one at a time, just like, and go!
I asked for another scroll before we leave.
Oh, you want to teleport back here? Well, it might work, given the distance. But you're welcome to try. She hands you another one.
Thank you.
Teleportation spell's going wrong. No, thank you. scary.
It's something that it's something that we'll at least have, even if we eventually get closer. So,
Mhm.
thank you.
Okay.
Put your hands on the crystal, everybody.
Bye-bye. Good luck. The fate of the world is depending on you.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
And you guys get that sensation of your stomach dropping.
Ugh. I hate
You-
teleportation.
And then there's like...
Old Batman
Um,
logo spinning in and out.
and after like the green screen situation where like the background is like all these different colors as you're pretending to be like
Ah.
Is it a roller coaster? They just send us down a roller coaster. Whoa!
Like
When you
fucking
come out of
Willy
that-
Wonka.
when you come out of that shit show. You are swathed in darkness, and it's kind of difficult to breathe. Like the ashy smoke from the volcano is pretty thick here.
Mm.
But more importantly, it's quite difficult to see.
Okay, I'll take my short sword out, my magical short sword, and cast light on the tip of it to try to
Okay.
give us at least a larger radius of vision, even if it's still not as far as we would normally be able to see.
Okay.
And it's a cantrip. I mean, I'll cast it on everybody's weapon except for Calithra's, because Calithra obviously won't like that.
Okay, so that will give you... I think that'll give you 40 feet of dim light. Like a torch, except in...
Bright light and 20 feet, and dim light for another 20.
Right, except like it's not that it's dark, it's that the sky or the air is choked with smoke particles.
Mm-hmm.
Like even in
Right.
even with like, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
you get 40 feet of dim light.
Cool.
Because I could have done 20 feet of dim light, but I felt that was mean.
Thanks, Naja. You're such a good DM.
So I cast it on
Everybody but Calithra.
my sword and Zesis, the end of one, like her staff, and then Alizarin's mace or whatever.
Cool.
Okay, so I've got, and then see, so I need to give some light to not 340 feet. That's us.
Why not? Come on.
No,
God.
thank you. Okay, so let's. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Wait, I did do the thing. Okay, I think I did the thing. Let's see if I can yank you guys down there. Does that everybody see?
Yeah. Actually, I just realized that I'm going to turn mine off.
So is my dark vision going to help in this situation?
You have limited light. You should be able to see some things on the map.
Okay.
I'm going to actually turn mine off because I want to stealth. So I'm hoping that Zesis and Alizarin's will be bright enough.
I am also going to be stealthing. Praise Loth.
Let me get a better image
Let
of
me
the
make
chat.
sure. Yes.
Oh, damn, that is limited. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it's quite dim, quite dark. So Alizarin, you recognize the like tall, like Grecian or like fantasy Grecian structure dimly through the smog of the temple, and you can very faintly see some figures standing guard outside.
What the fuck? There's more stealth than I am.
Dang.
Damn.
Praise
Why are you
Loth.
so bad at stealthing suddenly?
Are we to assume this is like the front of the temple, like the main entrance
Yeah.
situation?
You would know there's like living and study quarters, and then on the other side there's kind of this like amphitheater where the fire pit that you need to light is.
Okay.
So yeah, you can dimly see some figures standing guard. What do you guys do besides stealthing?
Can I try to tell? I'd like to move closer and try and get an idea of what they are, like what race.
Yeah.
slowly kind of like creeping, I guess, behind this bush here. Bloop, bloop, bloop,
You don't get to bloop.
bloop.
You're not a bloop.
That's my
I will
final.
turn you into a ooze.
My final bloop. I bloop.
Zisa, remember that you're
Oh
glowing.
yeah, I'm glowing. I'm gonna stay there.
You're very evil, so I'm just gonna like try to get
My bad.
behind this bush, you know, use it.
My bad.
And that looks like a. It's got dark skin and a something. It looks like a crossbow. What is it? Can I roll perception?
Yes. I was about to be like, I know you were not asking me to just tell you what some shit is. You don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Why are you asking me all these questions?
It's a good thing that I have 4 points into perception. Like fucking awesome.
If I fly Whitney over the top of them to look down instead of up to the front of them to look forward at them, can she roll a perception check?
Down to fly in front of them?
No, I said if I fly her over the top to look down at them,
Like bird's eye view?
like a bird's eye view, because I don't want her to like fly up to like the front of their face and be like, "What are
Right.
you?"
What are you? What are you? What
Like,
are you?
hello,
Hi.
people.
Hello, friend.
So she won't have her advantage because of the smoke, but you can roll. She won't be disadvantaged.
Okay. Whitney.
Can I also try and attune myself to the orb and see if I can like reach its magical feelies out?
They're drow. They're
What?
so drow.
They're so drow. Awesome.
So yeah, you can try and control one of them if you like.
I'm gonna go back to my friend party members. I don't like any of them
Whoa.
really. We're just in the same place at the same time.
Friends.
I almost used the word friends. You're not my friends.
And
So I kind of like come back over and
yeah, let's have a huddle.
huddle.
'Cause, like, do I, based on my familiarity with my home, basically,
Mm-hmm.
this room that I'm assuming there's some sort of like empty torch basin type situation. Like this room, do we have to go through the whole temple to get to it, or can we just like scale a wall and like get in there?
You could go around the sort of functional space and try to go around through the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
As to whether or not there are any more enemies,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do know. I won't tell you.
These are indeed agents of Curion Slee, the only drow that would stand guard at the door. I was able to get a brief look at them. I could perhaps attempt to take control of one's mind and get them to do our bidding, allow us inside, perhaps even escort us. But if they discover that I'm attempting to take control of their mind and thwart it, they could alert everyone. I said as though I've made like this. It took me forever to like figure that out, and I'm really proud of like.
I
this.
I first point out that it seems like once we get the ball rolling on this, shit's gonna go down, and we're not gonna have like, let's take a short rest. So I asked Zisa to divvy up the good berries first of all that she conjured for us last night, which I'm hoping we're somewhere around 40.
Yes.
So everybody gets 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I place my 10 good berries in a pouch somewhere. Berries.
I love that that's the name they came up with for them.
I know.
They're just berries and they're good.
Everybody, welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry.
Can I heal your body?
Can I heal your body?
Alright, so just as a heads, everybody should have like all their slots and full HP and all their temporary hit dice and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Ah.
And
Yep.
inspiration.
If we got inspiration, which I'm hoping we did.
Yeah, she says we get it at the beginning of every session.
Yes.
Because we all
I'm
RP
getting to
so
sleep
well.
because y'all.
So how important do we think it is that we take these two out unnoticed? So,
I think
because,
that you should attempt to capture one and kill the other.
Are you attempting to capture one's mind, or am I trying to charm one?
Why not both? We can attempt to capture both of them and then kill them afterwards. However, if we fail, we should be prepared to kill them quickly. I say, looking over at Elizrin, like, pointedly, like, you got that part, right?
Cool. Yeah, I got it.
And
Oh,
I
guys.
look over at Zisa and I say, as much as you would like to be friends with everyone, these people will hurt you. They will make me look like a nice.
Yeah, no, I'm as far as I can even tell who's here, they're not anyone I'm trying to be friends with.
Okay.
Also,
I just kind of like squint my eyes at you, like, are you sure you understand that you cannot be friend? Like, you have taught me that I cannot go around murdering everyone, and for
yeah,
that,
after
I
the
thank
crash
you.
fire, I realized that I can't just be friends with everyone because most people are horrible.
Aw.
I have to be more. I have to be more discerning about who I befriend. So I will still befriend people, but I'll be much more discerning about it. Also, side note, I just read on the thing that you guys have to use an action to eat one good berry. So you
An
can't.
action, just like scarf down 10 of them. Yeah. Okay.
We can't be just like eating.
Oh.
Handfuls of good
Technically.
berries. Got it.
We
Just
could
saying.
do that.
I'm just
That's
saying
magic.
if we get a chance to take a break, then we can at least have them to like.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
letting y'all know what the actual rules are. That I just-
Okay. Yeah,
They're
maybe.
really like tough. Like it takes a while to chew one good berry.
They're
Not to mention
really
the
good.
effect that it would need to take on your body, like speaking scientifically, of course. Like you don't just take Advil and like poof, you're all better. It takes
Yeah, the science behind the good berries are very similar to the science behind tile and
Behind the
all.
magical make believe.
Magic.
They're more like weak senzu beans. Let's be real.
I look over at Alorian then, and I pull out my mud orb, and I place my other hand on it, and I wait for him to get ready to engage.
Before I go break off, does anyone want me to turn off their light?
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess not.
Okay. I mean, I just want to know because it's
We
gonna just
can't
be there.
see?
Okay.
I mean, can
It's fine.
they can
we drop
probably
the
see
light?
like a faint glow from us already.
They're drow.
My
They can see us.
assumption.
Like
I mean, you can also.
Yeah, so if you guys like come in like raptors from the sides, we're like, standing there with
Right.
lights, maybe.
Go, Blue, go.
Clever girl.
okay,
Okay.
I actually am totally picking up what you're putting down right now, so
Yeah.
I'm on it. Like
All right. So you're gonna
Okay.
orb one, and I'm charming one.
I'm gonna wait for you to charm one for. No, yeah, we're gonna do it at the same time, like a 3, 2, 1, go. Actually, because if we get one and then lose the other, then we can just like pounce on one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, when you come back around the bushes, you can tell that they're kind of like squinting and like there's this glow further in the smog, and they're like, "Ooh, who would be using light? I don't know who would be using
All right.
light."
So I'm stealth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like go over here.
Okay.
Because Whitney kind of like gave me an idea of what the layout is, and I'm gonna go like sneak behind these bushes right here, like between the bushes rather, to like cast from behind him while he's distracted.
And you're at stealth
17.
17. Okay. I will give him a perception check because they
Seven-
are
17.
suspicious.
17 in ash darkness.
Yeah, he can take perception at a disadvantage. Just because they're like, what the fuck is that weird spooky light? I am on edge. Disadvantage, he does not see you.
Wow.
That was
You're lucky.
Yeah. All right. So I send Whitney over to Calithra.
Okay.
I look at this annoying bird.
And I'm gonna tell Calithra before we split up that Whitney's gonna like peck her foot or something when I cast it to let her know that I'm doing it.
they're gonna be alerted to the fact that somebody cast a spell on them, and if it fails right away, like they're gonna.
Yeah, but they're gonna. We'll see. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, whatever. I'm busy concentrating and not paying attention to your stupid fucking ratty ass bird. Can we?
Okay, so I'm casting Charm Person.
I like kick at it a couple of times.
Well, the roll split. Wait, that didn't work. Okay, that roll is completely.
That's not a thing.
No, it's really not.
I don't know what that is. That's
Yeah,
not right.
it's just a wisdom saving throw. Why? Oh, because I leveled up and I forgot to put my thing in. Hang on. Mine is intelligence.
I'm drinking wine.
There we go. Now
Multiple spells on the same person won't work. Like he can't cast charm person, and then I can't do it, right? Like
No.
once he makes the save, he's good.
Why is there an attack roll with that?
I don't know because it's being weird.
Okay. Well, move on. Wisdom.
But it was
saving-
more so for the DC to let you know what the DC was.
Right. And he's got. No.
Okay.
But simultaneously, Kalithra is doing her thing with the orb. This is basically Charm Person.
Okay, so do you want me to roll charm person?
No, I mean,
Okay.
what I do need is your spell save DC.
I think that's 12.
Okay, so another one. That guy is mind controlled by the orb. And you hear his thoughts like they get pulled into the orb. And he's like, wait, what am I doing in here? Where's my body? He's quite confused, but his consciousness is trapped in the orb and his body is vacant to do as you please.
I use the dark elf and I say, you should go inspect the light while I stand guard at the door.
So he just walks away, and his friend his Drow don't have friends. Strange.
I think she meant the opposite.
Yeah, I want
Right.
the one who's not controlled. I'm trying to use persuasion, I guess, from the drow that is mind controlled to send Buddy, which I'm going to ping,
Oh,
and then get him to just like wander out into Zisa and Alizarin, who are going to be with the Reki and
With
the.
the Reki.
so the question is, what do you say? Because you're like controlling his everything. Like, what do you make him say?
You need to go and inspect that light while I stand guard at the door. I just say matter of factly.
And the other one looks back at him and he's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I? Could you roll persuasion?
Absolutely. I'm 100% using inspiration on that too. Bam.
Wow.
I guess we both can't leave the door. All right, I'll be right back. And he shoot.
I want to slowly follow behind like 10 feet if we're not in combat.
Yeah, he has no idea you're there. So,
Yeah.
so you see this drow like walking. He like emerges from the smoke.
I'm behind him like dun 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 dun.
That's just like Wile E. Coyote setting a trap. They're right there for you, and I'm just like, I make like a whistling sound, like get 'em.
And when he sees you, he shouts out and he says, "There's intruders!"
Can I stab him when he sees them?
Yeah. You can have one attack, then we gotta roll some initiative. And by
20,
that I mean you can have one attack and then we need to take a break. So do that.
Oh, is it already break time? Wow.
Dang it.
Damn.
So
21 damage. If a 22 hits.
Yes.
Nicely done.
So he yells out and he's like, "Intruder!" bleh!" And you like stab him in the back and he's like, "What?" And then we take a break.
Okay.
The battle begins.
He's like,
DMX
intruder.
stands for-
Someday
Drow
when we
Maniac.
save Avant, I'm gonna be the most powerful matron mother in the Underdark because I can literally mind control you bitches.
Oh god.
Okay. Alright, team, we're gonna go to our first of 2 breaks for the evening. We will try to make it super quick so we can get back into this epic dungeon crawl that we're about to get into. And actually save the world. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go to break.
Well,
Go chat that cat.
Yes.
Someone please post that video. So I would
Yeah, they need to know. They need to know what we're talking about.
I'm
Yeah.
on it. Don't worry.
Okay, team. We're gonna ship post and chat. We're gonna ship post and chat and be right back.
Okay, bye.